I'm so excited to make a do-it-yourself Garden Suncatcher Wind Chime. It's a perfect summer kids craft. You can go outside and pick blooms from your flowers, and look how beautiful these colors are. We're going to use contact paper and press the flowers onto it and then cover it with the contact paper again. So I cut 2 pieces of contact paper that are just a little bit larger than the ring size. And on one of them, I'm going to draw around the outside of the ring so we know where to place the flowers. This gives us a boundary. And I discovered I need to use a felt tip pen for it to show up. There we go. I'm not going to cut it out yet. We're going to peel off the paper, which may be the hardest part of the craft. This is such a fun craft for kids, but I think adults would like it too. You can kind of turn the edges down and kind of stick it to the countertop so it doesn't move around on you as much. Just put those little corners back. We're going to cut them off anyway. Okay, now we just choose our flowers and put them face down on the sticky part of the contact paper, which is up. And I take off any extra stem or anything that I can to make it thinner. I think I'm going to use one of these rose petals. Oops. A little bit earlier, all the bugs were coming out. Oh, I got a little yellow one there. This one's a little bit thick, but I just love it. It's called a cat's claw sensitive briar. Isn't that a great name? It's a wildflower. So some of these are wildflowers and some came out of my garden. Such beautiful colors. There's orange and purple, pink. I love this one. I am going to snap the back of that off. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to take the second piece of contact paper and put it over the top of this one. Okay, let's turn it over and see. Isn't that beautiful? All right, I'm going to punch a hole. I'm going to make this the top. I'm going to punch a hole through that because I'm going to hang this up and I want a place to put my ribbon. And this does not punch through very well. I'll finish it up with a scissors. No problem. And I have a place I can put my ribbon. Now we're going to cut this out along that line, but I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller than that because it needs to fit down inside of the ring. So I'm cutting just a little, not very much, just a little bit inside that line. My dad would say a smidge. You can always cut more off if you need to. And now I'm going to try to see if it fits into my ring. And I'm going to put the nice size down. And it's just a wee bit big, so it fits in there pretty nice. I could cut a tiny bit more off, but I think it's going to be fine. And I'm going to add a little glue to the inside ring right in here. Okay, the nice size down, nice side down. Press that in and I'll let it dry. Awesome. And there's that little hole I can put the ribbon through. So now I have 2 of them. And I'm making one more with a smaller ring size. There's not going to be as much room in the center of that, but I'm going to give it a try. And now I have 3 that I've made. Next I'm going to hang them with this ribbon. So I went outside and pulled a stick off of a branch that went down in a windstorm last week, and I'm going to use that to hang these from. So I think I'm going to put this one higher and these 2 lower. Yeah, I like that best. So I'm going to put a ribbon through each of the holes. Then I'm going to tie it to the stick at these levels. That one's going to go up a little higher. And the third one will be a little lower again. We'll get all these ribbons cut and then we'll tie them on. Okay, push this last one through. It's going to be a little bit longer. Okay, so let's tie these on. I'm just going to tie the 2 ribbons together and let them dangle down. You could also tie them here and up here if you like. So you could just tie this to the top here and then tie that up there. I'm going to go ahead and tie it over the stick like that. Just tying a little overhand knot with both strings at the same time. And I'm not going to worry that these are all just exactly even and so forth. These are going to hang down like a little wind chime. And you can put them outside, or you could keep them in the house as a decoration. Okay, so I want this one a little higher, so I'm going to tie it up here a little bit higher. And then this one. I'm going to use the same ribbon to make a hanger for them. This would make a really nice craft for a nature walk. You could pick up your stick and you could pick up your flower petals, put them in a basket or something. And there's one on this side, and tie one on this side. Now we can hang that up in our window. This do-it-yourself Garden Suncatcher Wind Chime is an easy summer kids craft. For more nature craft ideas, come on over to welcometananas.com and join the fun.